Hey everyone, out there on YouTube land. I've been watching many videos about this Mandela Effect. It's actually just recently I just started noticing the stuff after I seen the videos of everyone that's claiming stuff happening. Um, I don't know. I'm just starting to see more and more of it. I mean, I had a personal experience tonight. I went to a bar with my girlfriend, and I swear to God, she had a white shirt on and jean shorts when I picked her up, and we got to the bar, and I don't know, 20 minutes later, a half hour later, she came out of the bathroom wearing a black shirt. And another buddy of mine, I asked him because we've been talking about this Mandela Effect thing, um, and he said the same thing. Wait a second, she had a lighter colored shirt on. What's going on with this? I was like, I have no idea. I kind of thought about it too, and I she swears them down. She didn't change shirts, and she didn't take her purse in the bathroom. She just walked in the bathroom, and when she walked out, it was a completely different shirt. So, I'm really wigged out about this. I don't know what to say. I guess I made a sarcastic joke, about I guess tonight I can get some strange because she's a different person, but not really. She seemed like the same old person and all that. But I don't know. I mean, maybe she was wearing a black shirt, and I just thought she was wearing a white shirt. I have no idea. I could have swore when I picked her up she had a white shirt on. A sleeveless white shirt. Didn't have any sleeves on it. But it wasn't a tank top. But she comes out and she's wearing the same type of shirt, sleeveless, but it's black. So I have never seen this black shirt ever before. I have never seen her wear this black shirt. She usually doesn't wear black. So that's what is killing me. Even the other guy, and we both wasn't even drinking. I mean, we just got there. I wasn't even there for 20 minutes, and this happened, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Nobody else seemed to notice it. So, how am I supposed to think of this? How am I supposed to act around her? I try to stay as normal as could be, and try to be the same old person I usually am, and is she the same person? I mean, I went to the bar with that actually picked up at her house. I mean, I dropped her off at her house, took her home, same house I picked her up at. But I mean, I don't know. This is something new, and it's really messing with my mind. I've also seen other stuff that on side of buildings are in. There's a small town that's near me. It's called Wilcox, Arizona, and they used to have an old Ford dealership and had the painting of the Ford emblem on the side of the building, and it has a little curly Q on the F. I swear to God, I've never seen that. I've seen that emblem before, but I've never seen it with the curly Q thing that's showing now. I've always seen it, a regular Ford emblem without the curly Q. I don't know. And then also seeing a Pennzoil sign. I mean, what's with this two freaking ends? I've never seen it with two ends before. And then now I'm seeing it just because I've been watching videos. Maybe subconsciously I don't know. It's just really messing with me. It's I've been seeing more and more stuff. Just the more videos I watch about this Mandela effect and trying to learn more and more about it, it's more freaking me out, and I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to react or what am I supposed to do. I mean, obviously, there's nothing I can do. I mean, I don't have no powers, special secret powers or anything like that to stop it. So, how do you cope with it? I mean, that's my, I guess my question is, people out there, how do you cope with it? How do you deal with it? Are you even just not even noticing it, type thing? I don't know. I just it's just really weird, because I'm noticing more and more stuff. Um, the I watched Forrest Gump the other day, and used the was like a box of chocolates. Not is. I remember is, and I seen it, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Um, you know, I grew up, as a kid, in the '70s, in '80s, seeing the Bernstein Bears, Stein, not Stain. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I mean, I can't believe that, how that's changed. And another one I've noticed, and I haven't really seen too much on YouTube videos about it, it seems like Lowe's changed how they spell Lowe's. Lowe's Home Improvement Store. Um, for some reason, I remember it was like, it was kind of weird spelling. It's like Loews, and then now it's Lowes. I mean, because I used to remember, like, well, they misspelled that sign. When I was a kid growing up. When I first started seeing Lowe's being, put up, and I don't know. It's just really really weird. Um, I don't know, and some of the songs that I see, that there's a lot of changes in the wording. It's not big, but it's enough. You're just like, wait a second, I don't remember this. I don't remember, you know. I don't know. I'm not really into conspiracy theories. I'm not into secret government projects or anything like that. I don't. Yes, I do believe there's, a higher power out there, maybe it was extraterrestrial or from another planet or what have you. I mean, I am not a scientist. I don't know a lot about science, of what I just remember from science class, but other than that, from in high school, I'm not a scientist by any means. I'm not a physicist or anything like that. So trying to even understand what the CERN collider thing, Hadron Collider, how that affects everything. I do remember back in the early '80s seeing in school and the teacher talking to us about Nelson Mandela dying, and what it meant because he died in prison. And I remember that. But then I also remember, like in the early '90s, I remember that he became president of South Africa or some crap like that. And he got out of prison and this and that. And then I remember hearing him about getting divorced from his wife. And there was a lot of jokes about been in prison for how many years, and then he gets out of prison and he decides, he can't live with his wife because, whatever. It's really messed up. But I remember him like dying like 3 different times. I mean, like in the 80, like 81, I think it was, or something like that. Then in the 90s, I remember him, after he was president, stuff like that, he died. And then like in 2000 or 2002 or something like that, I remember him dying again. And it's like, this is ridiculous. And I always thought, okay, well, maybe I just, someone spamming, putting crap on the internet that isn't true. And maybe I just misread or whatever, but I don't know. I mean, in the '80s, I remember, as a kid, like in elementary school, they bring in that big tall cart with the TV on top, and they would have like a VCR or whatever, and they would roll that in, and that was like one of the highlights as a kid, when you're in school and they roll that cart in with the TV and stuff. That was like, it was huge. That's something you just didn't have every day, not like it is today. So, that was a big part of my childhood. I seen that. I remember that because it's etched in my brain because it was one of those highlights. Even though, someone died, but it was a big highlight because I remember it. They rolling that stupid card in and and turned the TV on and we watched it. They were talking about it and we talked about it in class about how does it does it affect the world, what have you. But I don't know. It's just really weird. Then I also, just recently, I got these Twizzlers. And I don't know. The spelling of Twizzlers, Twizzlers. I remember only one Z. So, I don't know. And I don't even remember the S. Now it's Twizzlers, not Twizzler. And I remember one Z and no S at the end. But, here's proof. That's how it's spelled. That's how the package is spelled. I don't know. It's just stupid. But I remember a lot of things different. I was born in 71. I've been around, 46, 47 years. And I remember a lot of things a lot differently than what I see on these YouTube videos. And it's kind of scary. Trying to think, back and, thinking, okay, well, maybe I'm not remembering right. But then I see other people haven't experienced the same thing. So, are we all crazy? Am I crazy? Maybe, I don't know. But I don't think I'm crazy. I don't think I'm losing it or anything like that. I'm very in sound mind and and all that. I know what's going on in the world and world politics. I try to keep up on world politics, and it's just a very big mess. I mean, I remember like back in early to mid 2000s. I lived in Washington State, and I remember people talking about how we could have got pushed into a different reality. That it's because the current events of the time. People were just doing crazier and crazier things, and I mean stuff you never seen before. They were just society was just going in the toilet. The housing bubble in 2008, that was horrible. People losing their jobs and stuff, and Hurricane Katrina happened. That was horrible, and I mean, I don't know. I try to be a fairly educated person. I try to do research thoroughly before I post stuff or share stuff with other people. I mean, I'm not perfect by any means. I don't know. I just want to know if others have experienced this. It's out there. It's just these YouTube videos. Just someone trying to get attention. Me myself. I don't want attention. I don't want. I don't want millions of viewers to watch this video. If a few hundred or whatever watches that, hey, that's great. But I don't want to be, a YouTube star or anything like that. And I don't, I'm just as clueless as the next person when it comes to this, how this Mandela Effect is really affecting us in our daily lives, and I don't know. I mean, my girlfriend seems the exact same person that I always remember. She has the same color eyes and, the same attitude and the way she says things and all that stuff. But she's wearing a different... I don't understand it. I mean, I tried to, talk to her about it and asked her about it, and she looked at me like I was nuts when I asked her about it. So, because she doesn't get on the internet. She doesn't see any of these videos. She has no clue what I'm even talking about. When I talk to her about it, she's I don't know, she's still stuck in the 80s, I guess you call it. But I don't know. I mean, one other person in the bar that wasn't drunk, I know because he doesn't drink, said the same thing. Hey, didn't she have a different color shirt on? It was like lighter. It's like almost white. And I was like, yeah, I remember that too. But I, it'd be different if she took her purse in there and she pulled another shirt out of her purse. But she didn't even do that. She left it on the table because I was standing right by the table when she went into the bathroom, and it was like 10 feet away, and I was standing there the whole time. And how did she come out with a different color shirt? I have no idea. Especially a shirt I've never seen before. I know she has a white one like that. I've never seen this black one. And it didn't look brand new. I mean, it looked fairly worn, like it's been worn before. So, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Please, comment, trolls and haters. Please find someone else to talk crap to. I don't need all that. I just need someone, some others that have the same experiences. I'd rather stay positive on all this stuff, and I don't need the negativity of trolls and haters and what have you. I mean, if you guys don't have anything better to do, then make fun and call names and whatnot. Grow the hell up. Seriously. Like I said, I'm not looking for fame or anything like that. I'm just pointing it out, and I'm hoping someone else has something positive to say to me. And say, hey, you're not crazy, or hey, I've experienced the same thing. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how real these YouTube, these videos are. People just posting YouTube videos just to get the fame. I have no idea. I mean, I've been watching a lot of them. There's thousands of them out there. Different people posting about this Mandela Effect, and I mean, I just recently started learning about it, and it's just like, whoa. I mean, I guess I never paid attention, too much before until I heard about it, and I was like, wow, other people are also affecting. I always thought it was, maybe it's always been that way. I just, forgot, what have you. Well, anyway, I guess I'm done babbling. I don't know. So, please, leave your comments below, and maybe you have some similar experience. Maybe you just tell me I'm crazy. I don't know. Maybe I am crazy. Who knows? The last person to know that you're who's crazy is the person that's crazy, right? But I don't have no mental health problems. My family don't have mental health problems. I mean, like schizophrenia or anything like that doesn't run in my family. So I don't know. So anyway, all right. Well, take care. Bye.